This is how it looks when we make music on the road, on hotel rooms, whatever we can get our hands on. Basically, it's we have our laptops, we have our headphones, and the new stuff that we use. It's called. I'm gonna get up and show you guys. It's called the Sub Pack. Yeah, we got a branded one from them because we we love Sub Pack. Actually before we couldn't produce on the road at all, but now with this one we can actually make tracks when we get inspiration and stuff. What it does, it's like it makes you feel the bass. Basically, it's like I'm gonna connect it and you can hear it. Well, you can't really hear it, but it's like I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play it. So right now, I'm playing the track, having headphones, and all the bass is in this sub pack. And the cool part is that bass is really, you hear the low frequencies in your headphones, but your body is so used to feeling that bass. So it's like when you're at a club, you on a dance floor at a festival, you feel that whole bass, and that gets you going. And when you normally just listen to headphones, it's just like you hear the music, but you don't feel anything. And with this thing, it's like being in the middle of the music, and you can actually feel the bass. So for us, this has like totally new game. So great. Anyway, I'm gonna walk you through our single "Freaks Have More Fun," and yeah, gonna show you some secrets. So the thing is with this track "Freaks Have More Fun," it's based around this vocal. I'm gonna play it to you so you can hear it. Right now we are one, 'cause freaks have more fun. Right now we are one, 'cause freaks have more fun. Right. And for us, that's basically like the right now we are one, freaks have more fun, and we consider ourselves as freaks. Because I don't know, it's like freaks have more fun. That's it. And we also wanted the voice to be like a kind of a robotish, computerized voice. So we actually just recorded it in LA. It was a friend of ours that just said the lyrics, and it's kind of much processing going on top of it. I'm gonna see how it sounds without. I'm gonna group everything and just remove all the effects. And we're gonna see how it sounds. But there you go. I'm gonna group this one.
Right now we are one, 'cause freaks have more fun. Right now.
That's the vocal without anything on. We added some processing in Melodyne just to flatten all the pitch variations. And then when you add our whole effect chain, it sounds like this. Right now we are one, 'cause freaks have more fun. Right now we are one. And I'm gonna bypass it. Right now we are one, 'cause freaks have more fun. Right now. Kind of big difference, but it's. We added. I can show you what we did. We have multi-band compression. We do isotope nectar. It's just EQ and some doubling to widen it and make a little bit of unison effect. And then we do bit reduction on it. A couple of EQs on that one. Some other EQs, some compression, some distortion, convolution reverb, EQ. In compression, EQ again. It's like it's a lot of effects, but sounds like a computer.
Cause freaks have more fun. Right now we are right now right.
Okay, and what else? In the break, it's like we wanted the whole, how to say, the lyrics or the words just to get into you. The whole track is just like going and going and going. So it was like, okay, let's just put this vocal during the whole break and then just add a big clap because we just want everybody to feel like, fuck, freaks have more fun. Yeah, we have more fun. So we just, it's like,
Cause freaks have more fun. Right now we are one.
just a clap
Now we are one. Cause
and the vocal.
more fun. Right now we are one. Cause freaks have more fun. Right now we are one.
Let me see, and then we add some strings, and then it all builds up, of course, into a big drop. But we wanted the drop to be like kind of industrial feel to it because the vocal is kind of, I'm a robot, freaks have more fun. So we just put, I'm gonna show you the lead. It's here. And the lead consists of two sounds. It's like this is the main sound. We bounced it because the computer couldn't handle all the effects in it. But it was basically it was reactor with what's that one called? Hang on. It was reactor with Razer. Yeah, it was reactor with Razer, and Razer can really make that metallic kind of industrial sound. So that's why we use it. But this sound is kind of in the middle of the whole mix. I don't know if you can hear it through here, but it's placed like here. So we needed something like super wide to make it like really big. So we doubled it up with this one. Let me see what we did with this one. Yeah, this one is just a standard like sawtooth going through a simple delay. We're just like delayed one channel, which makes it super wide. Then just added, let me see, a phaser, and we split the channel up. We added a phaser, and then we added one more phaser, put some downsampling on it, kept only the high part of it. So it's like this one just like floats around in the same sound. EQ, and then some limiting, and then those two goes up to this bus here, and there we do some multiband compression just to make it super loud. It's just like the track consists of a kick and bass and this lead, so we need this lead to be all over the place, but we lowered the mix to like 50%. Then added a glue compressor and glue compressor. I'm tired, it's been a long day. And then some EQ, some saturation, limiting, some more EQing, taking out the low end, and then it's like the small effect that you hear like now and then, like that's just like a auto pan. Let me show you. That moves up like that. Super simple. And that we just pasted that thing. And the cool part about what we did here is also like, as I said before, the track is like this. It's this melody, and there's the bass and a kick, and that's basically it. So we needed the kick to sound huge. That's a big part of it. So here's just like a basic kick drum. Basic, and so the important thing here is that the bass drum is just like half of the length because we need the bottom end to fill it in. I'm gonna show you. This is a little trick we're doing. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. This is top secret. You will, you. It's we put a lot of effort into this. Let me see. You can't really hear the bass here, but I'm gonna tell you the basic idea behind it. I'm gonna see if I can show you an EQ. Let me do that. I'm gonna pull this one up. So I'm just gonna listen to the bass. Here we go. Okay. So let me show you. So all the energy in this bass drum is around 45 hertz. It's let me see what tone it is. It's F. And you can look up on the internet which exactly the frequency for F is. But whatever. So this is like when the bass drum is sounding, we have all the energy at F, like lower F. So let's say it's like, I don't know, it's maybe like 45 hertz or whatever. And then the bass drum stops, like halfway. So we need to fill it up with a low-end synthesizer. So we use the operator. You can't really hear it, but it's just a simple operator with a little bit of pitch envelope, just to have a little push in it. So it just sounds like doom, 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 kick, and then that part is. And then we need the upper harmonies for the bass, but we want those to be like all the time over this part. So what we did is this tone, this went wrong, is playing from the start till the end. But here comes the cool part. It doesn't collide with the kick because look, it only has the frequencies up there. So it's just a simple operator, and we removed the 50 hertz part. So look here, I'm gonna add it back. Whoop. But that frequency just took out, because that frequency is in the other operator, where it's like here and then the kick is there. So together it fools the brain that you're just playing like a big fat bass all the time, but you're actually moving like kick bass, and the harmonics of the bass is played all the time. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but it's, wow, it's a big difference. Now everybody's gonna start doing it, but it's really cool. It's and then that one we just put a limiter on, but you don't need it. Okay, that's like the biggest secret for this track, I would say. Let me see anything else. That's the thing. It's like that's pretty much the whole track. Okay, yeah. A physical tip I can show you has nothing to do with this. It's actually this. So simple. But it's so important, because when you come to hotel rooms, it's like you got an office space, but often you have just one power outlet. That's it. So you plug in your computer, but then you have no electricity for the sub pack. Maybe you want to have, I don't know, something else. And the thing is, since we have like Swedish outlets, you just need one converter. So you just use the converter at the bottom, connect this one, and then I can connect my Swedish one, I can use my charger, this is Swedish. So it's just like small stuff that you do on touring that you don't think about, but it's smart. I hope that I made sense in some little way, and you guys can use some of the tips. I'm a little bit tired because we're just in the middle of this big Asia tour, and as I said before, sleep, it's valuable, and now it's just too little. Anyway, as I said, hope you learned. Freaks have more fun.